Welcome back to the podcast for childcare business owners and home daycare providers who want full enrollments without burning out. Today's episode is especially for home daycare providers and very small centers. We're talking about what most daycare marketing advice you see online just doesn't fit you and what to do instead. If you've ever watched a training or read a blog and thought that sounds great, but I could never do all of that with a house full of kids, this episode will feel like a deep exhale. So let's start by zooming in on reality for home daycare providers. So most of them are run by one person or a very small team. So you're doing things like care and supervision, meals, cleaning, and setup, parent communication and paperwork, tours, enrollment, and all the behind the scenes admin work on your own most of the time. You don't have a front desk person, you don't have a marketing coordinator, and you definitely don't have an extra 10 hours a week to work on your brand or your content. On top of that, home-based childcare usually operates with a lower margins and rates than bigger centers, which means you just don't have the money to throw at ads or hiring an agency the way some centers can. So if you tried to follow generic marketing advice and felt like you were failing, it's not you, it's that the advice wasn't designed for your world. So now let's talk about what most daycare marketing advice actually looks like. A lot of the content out there is geared toward larger centers. It assumes that you have someone at the front desk who can answer calls, give tours, and follow up with leads daily. It also assumes that you have a budget for a website, SEO, paid Google ads, meta ads, maybe even mailers or billboards. And it also assumes that you have time to post on multiple social media platforms, send regular newsletters via email, and host events. Those strategies can be great for centers, but when you try to apply them to a one-woman home daycare, then they quickly become overwhelming. You might be told to post every day on Instagram, Facebook, or even TikTok, start a blog to rank on Google, run multiple ad campaigns and track all your metrics. But in a home, you're literally prepping snacks, wiping noses, and reading stories all day. You might get maybe 20 to 30 minutes during nap to kind of pick up the phone and catch up. So the problem isn't that you're not disciplined. The problem is that the plan was never built for home-based provider in the first place. So here is the good news, my friend. You don't need a big center marketing plan because home daycare providers have strengths that centers don't. Parents choose home daycare because they want a small family style environment, a consistent caregiver their child can attach to, and flexibility and personal connection. So your marketing doesn't have to pretend you're a big center. It actually works better when it shows what makes you and your program different. So photos of your cozy space and daily routines, your philosophy, and how you care for mixed ages, and real stories of children growing and thriving in your home daycare. Most generic advice tells you to act like a mini corporation, but your power is in being personal, trustworthy, and real. Your marketing should amplify that and not hide it. So if the usual advice doesn't fit, what does a realistic marketing plan look like for a home daycare provider? It usually comes down to a few simple pieces. Now get a paper and a pen because I want you to write this down, okay? Number one, a clear, up-to-date Facebook page. So your city and neighborhood in your about section, ages that you serve and your hours of operation, a friendly photo of your space, and a pin post that says who you are and how to ask about openings. The second thing is a small, consistent posting routine. So this can be 2 to 3 times a week where you show your daily routine, learning activities, and your environment. And occasional posts that clearly say we have X amount of spots available, send us a message or call us to ask about a tour. Simple. The third piece is that you have to have simple scripts for inquiry and tours. So what to say when parents message just asking about prices, or how to invite them to a tour, or how to follow up if they don't reply. You can write them and you can save them on your phone and just send them as you get these messages. The fourth piece is 1 or 2 big rocks per month. So for example, one availability post and one behind the scenes post that highlight why your home daycare is special, different, unique, and how it fills in the gap in your community. You don't need 10 platforms, a huge ad budget, or even a massive email list. You need a simple system you can repeat even on your busiest weeks. So if you're listening and you're thinking, yes, that's me, that's exactly what I want something simple and realistic. Well, that's what we do inside our Childcare Growth Hub over on Skool. The Skool community is my paid community where home daycare providers and small center owners who want a marketing expert in their pocket, plug and play content and checklists, and support that actually understands home daycare realities. Once you sign up and you choose your membership, they start at $9 per month, so they're really cost effective. You get 30 days of content that is accessible to you, so all you have to do is copy and paste. We can actually text you the content every single morning, so you don't have to even open up your laptop if you don't want to. Everything has been done inside of Canva, and all the marketing trainings really cater to your needs as a home daycare provider. There's a community, there's workshops that count towards PD credit, and obviously direct support for me, a certified marketing strategist and former center owner of over 16 years. So if you would love to have a marketing department for your home daycare, but want to pay less than $8 a week, one new enrollment can actually pay for years of this membership. You can cancel anytime. If you want to get some information or check out what exactly this looks like, I will post the links in the show notes. Make sure you check those out. If you're listening and you're thinking, I do have the budget to hire this out, I'm running a center and I need somebody to take care of my ads and my social media, we can definitely help with that as well. I do take on clients, private clients, one-on-one, about a couple every single month, because I want to make sure that I have enough time to really get to know you and to get to know your business and really cater to your business's needs. Again, the link is in the show notes. You'll have to apply for that, answer a few questions, and then if you're a good fit, you can set up a quick call with me, and then we'll hop on the phone and I'll walk you through exactly what this looks like, what the costs are, and then we'll take it from there. Have an amazing rest of your week, my friend, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.